But lately, you've seen pro athletes go public with a version of the same story. The contract that made the headlines was never really the number that they took home. Taxes, fees, the people around them, a lifestyle that got expensive fast. A deal that sounded life-changing turned out to be a lot smaller than it looked. And they're getting mocked for it because it's hard to feel sorry for someone who's made millions.
Yeah.
But strip away the sympathy question, and the lesson underneath is real. And it's coming for college athletes years earlier with a lot less room to absorb the mistake. I'm Lerae, your favorite lawyer and former D1 hooper, and this is the Rapid Rundown. The confidence trap. And here's the trap. Feeling ready and being ready are not the same thing. They feel identical from the inside. You've handled money before, you've made decisions before, you've figured things out before. So when real NIL money shows up, the confidence is already there, waiting. But feeling ready isn't being ready. One is earned by doing the work, putting the structure, the taxes, the team around you. The other just shows up on its own, and that's the trap, because you don't go looking for help with something you already feel ready for. The gap between those two things has been measured. Athletes were asked whether they felt prepared to handle NIL money. Just under half said yes. But when readiness was measured against what actually protects that money, the basics of structure, taxes, contracts, having the right people in the room, only about 1 in 7 actually were. Felt ready? Roughly half. Actually ready? Closer to 15%. That's more than a 30-point gap between how prepared athletes feel and how prepared they actually are. And that comes directly from NIL Forum Research poll. And the money showing up is actually bigger than it looks on paper. So we know that schools can now share revenue directly with athletes up to a cap north of $20 million. But it's been reported that the cap is functioning less like a ceiling and more like a floor. Programs are layering third-party NIL deals on top of it, pushing total spending at the top of the sport past $30 million a roster. Now, this is mainly football, men's and women's basketball. So the thing that you're walking into isn't just larger than the cap suggests, it's more layered. School money and outside money coming from two different places, taxed and structured differently. More money, more complexity, and that same 30-point confidence gap is sitting right in the middle of it. Which is why pro's story matters for you now, not later. They learned the gap existed at the end, after the deal, after the spending, after the money had already moved out of the account. By then, the lesson cost the most and fixes the least. You have one thing that they didn't: time. The structure, the tax picture, the people that you trust in the room, all of it is cheapest and most effective before the real check clears. Preparation done early is quiet and unglamorous. Preparation done late usually isn't preparation at all, it's damage control. The trap isn't that athletes generally aren't smart with money. It's that feeling ready convinces them that the work is already done. The work is the readiness, and the best time to do it is before money makes it urgent. In my upcoming Quick 5, I'll walk you through 5 things you can put in place before the money arrives, the specific gaps between feeling ready and being ready, and how to close each one while there's still time. I will see you very soon.